I'm here to discuss about the solution of the following problem. So the first is if the variation and deviation are given, how to determine the compass error. So given that the variation is 6 degrees east and deviation of 4 degrees east, they have the same name, which we will be adding because they have the same page. So compass error will be 10 degrees east. And another given is that variation 6 degrees west and deviation of 4 degrees east, so which they have different name. We will be subtracting them, so the compass error will be 2 degrees west. So another problem will be in number 2, if the compass error variation are given, how to determine the deviation. So since the compass error 6 degrees east and the variation 7 degrees east, and they have always reverse names, so the deviation will be 1 degrees west. So another example or the problem will be number 3, if the true bearing and compass bearing given, how to determine compass error. So true bearing is 19 degrees and compass bearing will be of 20 degrees. Since the true bearing is less than the compass bearing, will always subtract, so the compass error will be 1 degrees west. So reminder that compass best error west and compass least error east. The next is number 4, which is if the compass course deviation or variation are given, how to determine the true course. So we will be using the Candidman both twice. So compass error given is 012 degrees, and the variation rather deviation is equal to 013 degrees east. So we'll be adding them because um, the magnetic course is equal to 025 degrees east, and the variation will be given that it is 013 degrees west. So they have the same, rather opposite or a different name, which is east and west, so we have to subtract, so the true course will be 012 degrees. So the number 5, the true course will be 012 degrees and the variation 013 degrees east, so we have to subtract, so the magnetic course will be 001 degrees east. So the deviation is equal to 013 degrees west, so we have to add them, and the compass course will be 014 degrees. So noted that the deviation and variation when it comes to east always minus and west always add. So moving on to our next problem, which is number 6. Explain how to update variation in a compass cross, given that the variation is 04 degrees and 26 minutes east 2019, and the annual decrease will be 10 minutes. So step 1, which is 2022, which is now, minus the given variation 2019, in which it is equal to 3 years, and multiply by 10 minutes is equal to 30 minutes east. So divided by 60 minutes, which is constant, in which it is equal to 30 minutes east. So the step 4 will be 00 degrees 30 minutes east, and given variation of 04 degrees of 15 minutes east. So our updated variation will be 04 degrees 45 minutes east. Thank you for listening. That's all.